Welcome to the
Paige
Paige.
Family Homestead.
I should have been videoing before we were videoing.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have took it out. Wow, have we got news? Andy, before we went to Monday's surgery for his kidney, I tried 4 people to come with me,
Yeah.
and there was no way. It wasn't the drive as much as I just didn't want to be alone for 5 hours in the city. I'm not a city person. Kingston to me is the city. My very dear friend Jessica T, I won't say her full name. She will. She'll go, why wouldn't you?
She's this big.
Yeah, she's 5 foot. I call her my pygmy. She was my partner when I was a cleaner on the 8-wing base in Trenton. And,
very nice girl. Very nice
love her and her husband and her children and her dog with the tongue out of his mouth. So we spent time together, and they wouldn't let me go up with Andy. I went up with you
until I got called in.
Until you got called in, but for you waiting for them to take you to surgery, I wasn't allowed to go in. So
she had to
they
leave.
said, well, you can sit there, and when we push Andy by, you can wave. And I'm like, I'm going back to the car. We had somebody there, and he didn't want me to stay.
So they come in and they got me. And they put me on the gurney, and they said, okay, we'll take you to the operating room. And you'll meet the doctor that's doing, Dr. I can't remember his name, Bladder or something like that. Very nice guy, very nice guy. And he came in and explained to me that they're going to drain my kidney, going to put a bag on the side and all that, drain it out. And I said, okay. He goes, any questions? I said, yeah, what's it doing? If it's not working, what's it doing? He says, it's just expanding all the time. Oh, great. So they hauled me in, and they laid me on the gurney inside the operating room while they got everything, getting it all set up. And I'm watching them. They got needles, bags, and all this stuff. I thought, oh my God. So they come in, they grab me, they make me go onto the other side of the operating table, and on my side. They wanted me on my side so they can do it through the back, right? So I'm laying there, and she puts the oxygen on me. She's got the IV in, the lady does there. And
they described the procedure to you.
They described,
yeah.
As they're going to put the bag in and all that.
Yeah.
That's what I said, yeah. And they said, so I'm sitting there waiting, and I'm breathing hard. Okay, go to sleep, Andy, go to sleep. And then the doctor goes, you feel the pinch, right? Pinch! No, I'm not asleep. I'm not asleep. Wait. Then I feel the pinch. Oh my God! And then that wasn't so bad. Then he said, okay, now you're gonna feel a little tickling in there. I thought, what? I'm not asleep. I'm looking around, eyes wide open. What the heck? And then next thing I knew, I said to the lady, I'm not asleep. She goes, most people are. Oh, great. I guess I'm not most people. So they did it anyway with me awake.
They changed the procedure.
They put it internal. So they put a shunt in from the kidney to the bladder. So it'll drain into the bladder, which is better.
Because the authentic drain to the bladder is blocked by the tumor.
Right, yeah.
So he has an internal shunt. Where is it? On your left side, on his back, there's a...
I'll show you.
Oh, you gonna show?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take the dog.
That's my landmark.
This dog won't go anywhere without Andy.
There.
So the nurse is coming in today, and
to change my dressing.
Take a look at it, make sure it's looking healthy and everything. And I think they said, he comes out, I have to make him tell me right away because he forgets.
Yeah.
So what I got out of him was that it could take up to a week to heal. It'll scab over. You're not allowed to submerge it in water while there's still an open
I can have a shower and all that.
Yeah, put a Band-Aid on it. But she's going to come and check and see if she needs to order.
But she was thinking that she was going to be out there 5 hours.
Yeah.
And that's what they told us.
We were just getting into talking and reacquainting. She's always been a friend, always will be, but we hadn't seen each other in so long because of, the C word and everything. So we were just like totally enjoying ourselves on a park bench, looking at the water and watching sailing boats go by. And
then I went in at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Into the operating room, and I came out. It was 10 o'clock. I was gone at 10:30, ready to leave.
He didn't have any medication. He drove home.
I drove home.
He was fine.
So all the prayers worked. I didn't
No
end up
kidding,
with a bag.
you didn't get the bag.
Wow, that was great.
You don't have the training bag.
No. Oh, I will
So,
have a full-time one though.
This is all really, like, the bleeding started obviously
Yeah.
again because the urine's now being flushed on that side of the bladder. So we're watching to make sure, you have to watch for clots. But
Yes, I hate them.
I've noticed a big change already since yesterday in his energy and his coloring. And it has to have done something not nice to his system. But I've noticed energy is stronger.
Yeah, it's not as, Yeah.
So just pace yourself.
And now they're going to give me chemo again. We'll drain that energy right out of me.
But that's in prep for your
Yes.
surgery. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Really a good thing.
Yeah.
We have Timmy's Coffees today. Those of you who live local or know of the situation here in Tweed, we have one Tim Hortons, and you do not ever dream of getting a coffee on
Thursday,
late
Friday,
Thursday
or Saturday, or Sunday.
Yeah. So we got 4
Too many
days.
cottagers.
Way too many. Like the lineup sits on the Highway 37. So he sees 10 cars there. He's like, oh, nope, they're not getting my money. Go home, make a coffee. This is, I think, our first one in,
Long time.
I think.
Other than yesterday.
In the 7-day
I didn't get
period.
it. Yeah.
No, you couldn't. 7-day period, our second one. And it's such a treat. And it's horrible. It's burnt tasting. But it's still... When he said, I'm bringing a coffee home, I'm like, what? I know it's during the week, but still, lately, all the cottagers are just sticking around, right?
Yeah.
So 2 days in a row, I went to go take care of my chickens. Well, 2 days. But for 2 days, I've noticed that my cracked corn bin, the lid's been popped
Jimmy
off.
cracked corn.
Yeah, and I'm walking there with my feet in the bucket, and I'm thinking of their
Feet in the bucket.
Feed.
Oh, your feet.
It probably sounded like feet. With my feet in the bucket.
I was just how would you do that?
It's muddy down there, and no, it's not. And I look and the corn's open, and it's kind of drizzling out, and I'm like, frig, man, raccoon.
You got another raccoon.
So, they're getting too used to our territory. Our chickens, they're right by the chickens. So Andy come home, he bought raccoon bait.
Yep.
I don't know, I doodled on it.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. So this is what we use, and this is what we endorse to catch your raccoons. Dutchy Donuts.
Worked.
The last one
worked.
big.
But I had to tie it in there because he used to reach through the cage and eat it like this.
Our homesteading tip for the day, Dutchy Donuts.
Dutchy Donuts for raccoons.
Last raccoon
love
cost
them.
us 3 donuts, so we'll see out of a 6-pack what we're gonna catch.
Yeah.
I've been taking video footage off and on since the last update. Just stuff we've been doing, stuff we did the week of our update, but we talked too much, and I talked too much, and I'm gonna throw it in here.
Lord be known.
I'm not getting any canning done just yet, but I will be canning all our potatoes. In the video, we said we think we got 50 pounds. We actually got 60.
60 pounds.
60 pounds. They're
we did
hardening
very
off.
well. Nice big red tomatoes.
Oh, they're big.
Potatoes.
Wait till you see, they're so big.
And our garden, because of all this, our garden got overgrown, and I can't even find the onions.
We can't find them.
Oh my God!
think
And the tomatoes,
we might have pulled 20 onions, maybe.
yeah,
maybe.
of that.
And we can't find them.
It's a sin.
It is a sin.
So next year, it's all going to be all above ground, all raised beds. I'm going to make a 20-foot long box for the potatoes to go in.
The potatoes weren't too bad.
No, they weren't.
To get out of the ground.
It was hard on her back. And
it was difficult.
So
our son
kids are free.
Chris, you've seen him in one of the videos he cooked for Andy on Father's Day.
Yeah.
He came with his number two child.
Number two child. Tyler.
Aunt Kyler. And
you've met him before.
We worked them like dogs for the day and a half they were here. And thank you guys, because
it was great.
Oh man, what a relief knowing that the trimming is done, the mowing is done, the moving of barbecue thingies to get the grass is done, and we forgot to move it back, but that's okay.
No, I didn't want them to move it back.
I know you want skids there.
Yeah.
So it's difficult trying to keep up with everyday things, and I was looking at the calendar because I want to book the dogs in for a way overdue grooming.
Yeah.
And I left a message with them that might have scared them from calling. It's like, I'm dealing with a very full calendar for my husband's cancer. The only day we have with nothing this week and next is Friday. So try and get your dogs groomed, right? Anybody want to come over with clippers? I'll pay you. Not a lot, but I'll pay you.
We got cookies and Dutchies.
3. You could have 3 Dutchies. 3 are for the raccoon. So it was good news, happy news. Andy didn't need the outer bag. He got it done internal.
Which is awesome. But I'm peeing a lot more.
Who cares?
I do.
Oh well, that means you're
It's
getting
nice.
up and moving
yeah.
more.
It's nice. It's nice.
And he doesn't have it dangling down to bother him. He's going to be fine for sleeping and getting stronger for his chemo. That was my big concern. Get the strength up for chemo again.
Yeah.
But, so I'm just going to, no rhyme and reason, put what little captures. I'll edit a little bit, but I'm just going to throw them in there to show you what we have been up to on our downtime. And to be totally honest, we haven't really had a lot of downtime.
No, I know.
So we're squeezing what you're going to see into a very short period.
Yeah.
But the rest of today, I've got cabbage to process. And,
Yeah, cabbage just came out okay.
And I got to finish my garlic. I got to get it on the dehydrator.
Yeah.
So that, but I enjoy that. That's my thing.
Yeah.
So you can go play. Or
Raining.
you can chop for me.
Oh, yay.
So I'm going to let you close out and stay. Do stay, because it's going to be our one of my whatevers, right?
If you like this video.
We do have a little announcement. There is a video coming up, and it's called My Dirty Little Secret. And I'm going to have it as an open collaboration. I'm going to show you what I should be ashamed of, right, in all reality. My dirty little secret. And yeah, I'll bring you in for that. I needed to buy a $5 item to fix my dirty little secret. It should be here Thursday, and I'll take care of it from there. But if you guys believe in prayer, we just had it proven to us that they work. He didn't need the external bag. It may not seem like a big deal to a lot of you, but
big deal.
It meant so much to him. And they were able to do that because his kidney wasn't that far gone. Prayer works. So more, please, for continued strength for his next 2 chemos before surgery. More prayer, please. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And God bless you. Don't go away. Where's the bell?
Right here. Ding, 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 ding.
And you check the bell. When I put it up, the last 3 videos, the bell is black. I can't, so I pick a different bell, you know, like the one in the steeple or something. Black. Everything's black. I don't know why. I broke our
the color
Windows editing program. It can be done.
Apparently.
Bye, guys.
Okay, see you.
So we've got, I'd say, 3/4 done. And check out this bounty, guys. We've left it a little bit long. There's a few of them that look like they were beginning to split. So I think we just caught them in time. Aren't they beautiful? Look how big they are. Look at this one. Look at that. So worth it. Okay, the barn shed garage. 20 feet of potatoes. Chris is now a professional potato farmer.
Picker.
Andy's the farmer. Chris is the picker. So how many pounds do you think?
20 pounds.
Oh, there's more than 20.
35.
I'm going to weigh them. So I'm going to say 10, 20, 30, close
50.
to 50 pounds.
50 pounds. Well,
Yeah.
we got the ones in the house still to bring out.
Yeah. Awesome. Happy. Are we happy?
We're happy.
Now we're going in the house for a cold beverage and something to eat for lunch, and then we got onions to do.
Onion.
So we got 3 or 4 cauliflower. Again, vinegar, a glug of water. Water with a glug of vinegar, not the other way around. Just cut them into chunky florets, and then I'm going to blanch them. When the water comes to a vigorous boil, we will add them for 5 minutes. We're freezing these today. Here they are after being blanched for 5 minutes. Truthfully, I took it out at 4. The enzymes have stopped now, so when we go to use it, we're going to have the best nutrients locked into the vegetable, and we're also going to have an awesome texture, color, everything. It's going to be like fresh. So I'll get these bagged and we'll be back. I have one more going through. There's a little bit of stem there. There's some green ones I'm going to pull out. But I got about 3 cups from this morning's harvest, and my rejects are in here. The stem and the leaves of the plant are poisonous, guys. The berries are not. So I'm going to keep an eye, make sure I get them before the birds. One more pick through. I'm going to put these in the freezer until I get enough to do, at least 2 batches of elderberry syrup, and I'll keep them in the freezer for Andy. So what I've got going right now, I'm working on my 3rd stock. This is the celery itself. I'll be doing this tomorrow. I'm just cleaning them with vinegar water today. I'm going to dice them and put them in the fridge, and I'll blanch them tomorrow to go into the dehydrator. On this side, I have vinegar water for our leaves. I've had friends ask me, why are you rinsing them with vinegar water? Why not just water? Well, the vinegar actually helps pull the bugs off the produce and also helps clean. So, you know those vegetable rinses you buy in the grocery store, just use vinegar. It works, it's cheaper. Why do we do it? I had 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one hiding here. Slugs. I've got 1 earwig, a bunch of, oh, he's still living. Die. I've got a couple earwigs kind of drowning on the bottom in this sink. This is why we use the vinegar, guys. And I still have all this to do. See? It draws them away. They hate it. He's trying to escape. Now I have to dispose of them. So these are all the leaves from all 9 plants. I lost about half a stalk of leaves due to slug.
Slug infestation.
I mean, the leaf looked good and everything. I'm slugged out. I just had enough. I don't want to do any more slugs. So what I'm going to do is grind this up as fine as I can by hand. And I'm going to put them in a pie plate and put that on my rack so I don't lose powder through the fine mesh. I'm going to put these on start to finish. It was 5 hours to get to this. I've got some thick stock in here and I want to finish them off so I can grind it. So now I'm going to put them back in probably for 3 hours. I'll keep checking and I'll show you. You don't need to see grinding, you know what grinding is. I'll show you what I get out of all of it. So this is 8.5 stalks of leaves.
It's a lot.
Beautiful. The smell is gorgeous.
You're going to have a lot of, what do you call it?
Celery powder.
Yep.
Some people add salt to make celery salt. I don't want salt.
No, we don't need salt.
No. So we're just going to leave it as a powder. Look at this.
Look at that. Wow.